Hello to you all and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Jennifer. Cory and I are so grateful to have you here with us on our channel. Today, I wanted to talk all about Christmas decorating and the styles that inspire us to create a magical holiday for our homes. There is so much out in the stores, so many different styles and themes and choices, from traditional to whimsical, natural and earthy to glam and glitz, and everything in between. If you are anything like I am, I do love to change up my Christmas decor from year to year. It can be a subtle change or a completely different theme. Sometimes I just get tired of the same old things I own and I want to switch out some of my decor, or maybe it's simply starting from scratch and needing an idea or direction on how to start choosing Christmas decorations after donating the bulk of my decor. All of this can be a huge challenge when trying to keep to a budget, but I do have some tips and tricks on how I achieve a magical Christmas without breaking the bank. Know what type of faux greenery you like and how you plan to use it. If you're in the market this year for a new tree, it can be a big investment, and there are a range of great options at different price points. If you are hard and fast green tree all the way or 100% a flocked tree person, then this is a no-brainer of a choice other than selecting the type of tree, whether it's pine, noble fir, blue spruce. Believe it or not, there are 16 types, maybe even more. Now, I like both green and flocked. It just depends on the style I'm trying to achieve for that year, but owning two trees can be extremely expensive. So if you're like me and you like both green and flocked, then I suggest sticking to a green tree, because I do have a hack that can give you the look of a flocked tree without having to purchase two trees. Some of you may already know this trick, but I wanted to share it with all of you who may not. All you'll need is some inexpensive flocked garland, unlit, that you can cut into sections to place into your green tree. And please don't judge, I haven't fluffed our branches on our tree yet. But with a little finesse and arranging, you'll have a flocked tree in no time. The best part is that it's totally customizable. You can add as much or as little as you want. You'll need to add some additional lighting, but for a fraction of the cost of buying a new tree, you can basically turn your green tree into a flocked one. Also keep in mind, if you use a flocked tree, you'll need to make sure the rest of your greenery is also flocked. From your garland on the mantle to maybe a staircase if it's in the same room. Even your wreaths and stems and arrangements should also have flocking or a dusting of sugared crystals. You want your space to be cohesive. This also applies for a green tree. All other elements in the same room should be green. A rule of thumb is to mimic what you see in nature. A great way to keep costs down is to buy the cheaper garlands to place under your more expensive garland to add fullness and texture, allowing you to buy less of the more expensive pieces. And don't let the price of trees scare you. You don't have to buy the most expensive tree on the market to have a beautiful tree. There are so many ways to take a less expensive tree and make it look full and voluminous. You can add inexpensive garland into the center of the tree with some additional lights. You can add picks and florals to give fullness to a skimpy tree. And let's not forget the ribbon. It truly can take up a lot of real estate on a tree for a fraction of what it would cost to buy an expensive tree. You can wind ribbon around and through the branches. You can cascade it from top down, or you can add bows with long tails, whatever fits your personal style. There is so much you can do with ribbon to elevate your tree. Lighting is another really important thing to think about when purchasing a tree. Luckily, the tree manufacturers have designed the newer trees to give you options as to white or colored lights. This is definitely something you need to consider when purchasing your garlands and wreaths as well. Cohesion is your friend, so keep that in mind when decorating a space. Stick to the neutrals for your base ornaments. Neutrals can last you forever if you choose them wisely, and they can easily transition with your decor from year to year. Now, when I say neutrals, I don't just mean beige and white or the ever popular neutral palette. I also mean metallics, blacks, and grays. You can invest in cheaper neutral ball ornaments to adorn your tree and then blend in whatever style or theme you choose. My own preference is metallics because they can pretty much go with anything. Even if you were doing something whimsical, a metallic can blend in with the rest of the decorations as filler ornaments. The same with white or brown or black. You can choose your neutral based on what suits you and your style, even if the main theme changes from year to year. Having a good base to work from will allow you to minimally buy what I like to call extra ornaments. Extra ornaments are the ones that give the tree personality, whether that's using a pastel theme, a more earthy, natural style, or a timeless and nostalgic Christmas of red and green. If you already own a good neutral base, your money will go a lot farther when adding in those extra pieces. Add picks and ribbon to give your tree and decorations a new personality. Choosing picks and ribbon to embellish your tree can be a cost-effective way to add something new and give your home a different look from year to year. They also introduce different textures into your decorating, which can help to keep a style or theme from looking flat. When investing in picks and ribbon, you should try to choose them with the same neutral principle in mind. For picks, stick to greenery that doesn't have a lot of embellishment. For ribbon, go for those more neutral colors. You'll be able to use these items from year to year, which is a much better way to make your dollars go farther. That way, when you do buy the specialty or themed picks and ribbon, you'll need less of it. Picks with florals or berries can really add dimension to a tree and take up space that would require more costly ornaments. The same with ribbon. You could decorate the entire tree in ribbon and it would look amazing. Velvet bows and just the Christmas lights would be a simple and elegant tree, a nod to a simpler time. Be creative and create your own decorations. There is something to be said about long ago when we used to string popcorn, cranberries, dry oranges, and use moss, sticks, and twine to create beautiful ornaments and garland for the Christmas tree. With crafting supplies easier to get in nature just outside your door, you can make just about anything for your Christmas decorations. Wooden items are such a beautiful way to incorporate something natural into your decor. You can even repurpose things you already own and transform them into your new look and style by painting them or adding embellishments. There are so many ways to reuse what you already own. Decorate with what you love. Buying new decorations every year isn't always necessary. I know I can get caught up in the excitement of what's new and fun, but let's face it, unless you have a money tree growing in your backyard, changing with the trends is not always budget friendly. A way around spending a ton of money at the stores, use what already exists in your home. If you have a beautiful candle holder, add some velvet ribbon in your favorite Christmas color. Take a bowl, add in some inexpensive ornaments to create a focal point on a coffee table or entry table. Use collected items that bring you joy. If you love teacups, place those in your tree. Add collected brass or silver pieces. Do you have a collection of oddities and knickknacks? Use it. Really, sky's the limit here. Before I say goodbye to you all, I wanted to showcase some of the more popular Christmas styles and trends out for this 2024 season. Now, you can't go wrong with the traditional Christmas style. It can morph into so many facets. Nostalgic Christmas is all about those red and green colors, whether it's bright and cheery to deep and moody. Traditional Christmas can also have a quirky side from gingerbread to retro. But maybe you prefer a more elegant side of the traditional style with added metallics and sparkle. Traditional is a true classic and versatile Christmas style. Next up is a more natural decoration style. This can take you from using a calm, neutral palette of warm whites, tan, and brown to one with natural elements that you find in nature and mixed in like the popular woodland theme. Natural Christmas can also have a more organic and earthy look with handmade ornaments and garland. A Natural Christmas can have a glam side as well, as in the ever-popular Rustic Elegance. It's hard not to love the simplicity of a Natural Christmas style. Another trend that is still going strong is the pastel trend. This one can go from an elegant use of pastels in varying tones and shades. Or pastels can be fun and quirky, like the candy trend that has been eating up the store aisles. No pun intended. I don't think you could find a more fun look that is very easy on the eye than a pastel Christmas. Another really popular style out is the jewel tone trend. The mix of rich, deep colors in varying shades can really make a statement. It brings out a truly opulent look. But if you prefer, you can simplify the jewel tone trend by combining just a few of your favorite deep toned colors to make a lovely addition to your holiday decor. There is something very regal about the jewel tones of Christmas. And last but not least is the timeless elegance of wintry Christmas decor, whether that be all white, silver, gold, or a mix of all three. Sometimes you can even mix in some blues and grays to give you that wintry wonderland that makes us all want to cozy up around a fireplace. Nothing embodies the season of Christmas more than an elegant winter theme. We hope you found some inspiration today and that our tips and tricks will help to keep your holiday on budget. If you enjoyed yourself here, please give this video a like and share it with someone you know. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and join our YouTube community. We would love to have you. We want to thank you all so much for being here with us and showing us so much kindness and support. Do let us know in the comments what style or theme you'll be decorating with this holiday season, and whether it's something new for your home. Next week's video will be our tree decorating video, and I'm so excited to share my ideas with you all. Until then, Cory and I want to wish you a very blessed week ahead, and we will see you all very soon in the next one. Bye for now.